Da schon. I have the power of God and anime on my side.
Can we hear now? I know the camera's laggy. That's normal. That's average stream. Where? I know the camera's laggy.
Oh,
shit. Okay, well, I can hear myself now. Voice. God.
Anybody can make lights. Anyone could send a message through a wire. I want to bend reality to my will.
Indeed. Thank you, Caleb. Thank you for the follow, Loki. Much appreciated. You know, hey, this is what we get for not streaming in like 8 months. This is the blowback. So the camera being laggy, that's normal. That's always like that. I need a new CPU. But we are doing a little bit of a media share today. We are media share settings. Just making sure everything is set up correctly, which it appears to do. Yes. But hello, Loki. Welcome to chat. So glad you could make it. And it looks like maybe some other people are rolling in. But this is just a chill kind of like test stream, just to make sure everything's set up correctly, which it appears to be. Very nice. Very good. I've got a command set up for the media share. Let's see if it works. Let's see if I manage to screw this up as well. As where? Nope, it works. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I've got it to automatically hide all the videos that get sent to the media share, so I have to approve them so I don't get absolutely destroyed by Twitch TOS. How are we feeling today, guys? Everything good? Everything chill? Oh, I see people are still asking if the applications will be, Wow. Crazy. Yeah, I wish there was a way to make the webcam less laggy. I think I do believe it is just a CPU thing.
I needed this.
It's just the CPU being trash. Which is funny because my CPU utilization is at like 10% right now. So, that's not right. Alright, what rewards do I have set up for the channel points right now? I have IRL word band set up. Alright, well, rip. God damn. Coffee's good. Coffee is very good. My monitor is like a little wide, so like I have to turn all the way over here to see the second monitor. Maybe I should, see if I can get chat on the main monitor here. Do half OBS, half Twitch chat. Oh, now we're popping off. Now it's going fucking crazy. Oh my god.
Bop bop.
Bop bop. But it's Mardi Gras Tuesday, so I don't have work today. That's what we're talking about here. That's what we're working with here. Now, so many things on Twitch. My god. They give me so many things to do. How could you possibly, like, do all of these things? It's just so many. My god. I could run a 3-minute ad right now. I'm not going to, because I'm minimizing ads. Ooh. Very good, very good. All right. Loki, how dare you use your own emote in my chat? It's blasphemy, and that is very rude. My god, very rude. You know what? Maybe the internet will help us with our laggy webcam. Let's go to the internet and let's delve. Let's delve. Ah. All right. Laggy OBS webcam. Yes. Combination of the Logitech Brio as well as Mac OS version of OBS. Yeah. Lowering the webcam quality to 1080p or lower should fix the issue. That'd be fantastic. One problem, my webcam is not on 1080p. Or it is. Is it? Wait. Let me see, actually. I can see two of me. Resolution custom? Oh god, no. it removed me from existence. Yeah, let's do like 720 since I'm tiny. Well, that certainly made it a higher frame rate for sure. You know what? This is fine. I'm tiny. I'm in a box. I'm tiny box. Tim. This is fine. This will work. All right. Very good. I wonder if the, because I had it set to the default, whatever the resolution of the webcam was, so perhaps if I set it to 1080p with, you know what I'm saying? Maybe. Oh no, I've been truncated. What is?
Looks like you found a new best friend, Frumpkin.
Help! Help! Let's get ourselves to the appropriate size here. There we go. Oh, excellent. Excellent. Perfect. Wonderful. It's not nearly as laggy as it was before. Well, no, we're going back to 720. That's pretty laggy. And it has no impact on quality because I'm already tiny AF. Can I get the poggers in the chats? I'm gonna make the alert box a little bigger so that we know. When somebody follows or subscribes on twitch.tv, we know. And we can give them all the love. All right. We're looking better. Okay. It's all, the stream is already streaming. Currently listening, you are currently listening to the Mighty Vibes Volume 2, Chill Tunes to Study / Transcribe Magic to. We love, our Critical Role lo-fi channels. Just checking the Discord. You know how it is. Are there any other fun widgets we can add just to screw with the stream a little bit? Let's see. Dashboard. All right, what Streamlabs. Help me. Emote wall. Event list, chat box. Oh man, that's kind of cool. It's like a stylized chat box. A viewer count by platform. Tip goal, who cares? Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. We could add a stream boss. Is like fighting a stream boss. Meh. Wish there was a better way to like do the chat here. It's all stretched out and like weird, you know what I mean? It should look something like that, right? But it's dangerously close to going off the screen. Perfect. Perfection. Maybe I can do a wee bit of trolling here. Just a wee bit of trolling. Make sure that my recent events, I gotta keep the recent events tab open because I must approve all media shares. Very good. I wanted to see if maybe I could do my own media share for free. That'd be kind of funny. But for anyone not in the know, to do a media share, you have to go and tip a small amount. I've set it to really, really low. And put in a YouTube link. if it's not above like a certain view count, it'll automatically deny it. But you can show me your funniest videos, your funniest stuff. That's good. That's good. Well, while we're here, I do need to get some painting done for a D&D session. So, I am going to move my keyboard back a little. We're gonna change the format up just a little bit. Thank you for the follow. Very much appreciated. Squiggles. How are you this fine day? I'm going to go grab my paints and such. Be right back. Whoa! First time chat from Ooh Squiggles. Hello! Show you guys what we're painting today. I do have to go get the stuff for painting. But let me set up a better camera angle for such a thing. That's decent. Ignore my filthy ass desk mat. Oh my god. Perfection. Here's what we're painting today. Super overexposed. We love that. We love an overexposed camera. Let me see if I can't actually... I could totally change that. We want gamma? Slightly better. White balance. Contrast. No. Saturation. Holy shit. It's super saturate. Good enough for me. I'm gonna go get my cups and we're gonna start painting. For this one, we're going for like a black, silver, and gray kind of thing. It's like stone, right? We'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. Got silver metallic paint. Got black. I'm using apple barrel because I'm broke. Got gray. And we have an off-white color, which I love to dry brush onto a finished paint to give it, just make it pop, give it that depth. All right, water cup. Bada bing, bada boom. Alright. So, getting a little bit cramped on space here. I'm gonna try something. Let's see. Okay, I've moved the microphone away and I've given it some, like, 10 decibels of, like, extra boost. Okay. This is what I'm using for my palette, by the way. It's a paper plate and some paper towels. Okay. Wunderbar. Ah! I punched my monitor. All right, we've given it some more boost. Yep. We're looping the lo-fi. Okay. Ow. So, what we're working with here, I'm gonna be using this for dry brushing. Just a big flat brush. Just absolutely massive. And then just various other brushes for other applications and purposes. Nope. That'll work. Okay, let's get painting, gang. All right. So, what I think I'm gonna do here with this first is I'm just gonna do a black wash. That's just like a coat of paint that is literally just black over the entire thing. Makes it easier for the other colors later down the line. Yeah, let's get started with that. Gonna use a wide brush. And by the way, chat, I am by no means a professional painter. I do this for fun for my D&D table, so it's like, yeah, I'm super casual, if you will. One of my players just messaged me. She was... Oh, Megan, you're Squiggles. Well, hello there. You made an account for me. How I'm so privileged to have you here. Anyways, we got entirely too much black paint. So what I need to do here is basically thin the paint on the brush so that it gets into all the cracks on the thing. Start with the bottom since it's, you know, simple. Whatever you just said. Hi, Revy. Let me get a better angle on this. Actually, I'll have my utensils on one side. Oh, you're like a bot. Well, hey. Easy. Yeah, let me put my utensils over on this side. That way we have more room to work with. I can move my microphone further this way. Scooch, scooch, scooch. That's a bit better. Yes, that's much better, actually. Alright. Let's get back to it. Being very careful. I don't want to destroy my setup here because it's, you know, I've got a cup of water. But this is this first coat of like black paint does not need to be like well administered. You know what I mean? Like it can be super rough. All you need is just for it to cover the whole thing. But when you thin the paints properly, the paint will naturally bunch up in crevices and on edges, which is exactly how water behaves in real life, of course. So it makes it look super natural, and it's just quite nice. Okay. We've hit the bottom with some paint. Very good, very good. So, yeah, like that's... It looks really bad now. Wait till you see it later. It'll look even worse. But... that about covers that. So we'll move on. We'll let that sit and dry while we kind of use this natural hold on there to paint some other stuff. Let's get the top of it now. Okay. Oh. Thin your paints, people. Thin your paints. Especially the top of this thing has like natural stone cracks in it. Thinning your paints and letting all the black paint seep into those stone cracks is gonna make it pop. Let me tell you, it's gonna make it look good. And since we're going... Oh, heck yeah, indeed. And since we're going for like a stone look, the white PLA... This is all 3D printed, by the way. The white PLA is going to naturally kind of mesh with the black paint, and it's going to make a stone gray. It's going to be a dark gray because, you know, black paint, but it's still going to look frickin' sweet. I've used this method to paint many stone things in my D&D career. The black wash is very important. Never forget it. I am getting Snapchat messages. Some of that... Oh, you have PLA to give me? Oh, that's nice. What am I printing? There we go. Get the edges nicely. Minis. I love printing minis. Might show some off to the chat soon. As soon as this gets done. One drawback with thinned paints is that it takes much, much longer to dry. You're waiting for the paint and all of the water to dry. So it's a little rough, but yes, yes, yes. Okay. Usually you can ignore the bottom of certain things that you're painting. So for example, this one's just going to sit flat, so you could ignore that for the most part. I'm not going to. I'm going to paint it the same way everything else is. Madeline just sent me a message about Crumble Cookie. Close my closet so I can get a better angle on everything here. It's just constant adjustment of the angle of my camera. Okay. Load up your brush. Lightly dip it in the water. See what we can do here. You can kind of see how that's really starting to look very stone-like already. And this is the most simple, like, basic step. The bottom, I can't, well, yeah, I can set it down. So, these pillars, need to thin that more. So you can kind of see, if you look closely, all of the paint going down. Very good, very good. Gotta be careful not to accidentally toss my my print here into the void of black paint just sitting there.
Bet she's not missing that owl now.
What sounds so good right now? Did I miss something? I may have missed something. Sorry, I'm locked in right now. Okay. Just a reminder that oh, the Crumble Cookie lineup? Yeah, no, it's pretty good this week. It is pretty good this week. We're gonna work on these edges here. Just a reminder to the chat. We're doing a the reason most of the screen isn't taken up by me painting is because we're doing a media share. You can spend a small, paltry sum of money to send over a YouTube video if you wish, and it will play on stream. It has to be above, I think, 40,000 views in order for it to be approved, but 40,000 views is quite a lot in the grand scheme of YouTube. That is millions upon millions of YouTube videos. Send me your funniest memes. Do your worst. Load up the brush. Very good, very good. Okay. Nearly done painting this part. Gotta let it dry and move on to the next little pillar here. Yep. Okay. Touch up these edges a bit with just some extra paint. There we go. All right. So let's give it a look over really quick. All right. So that's the bottom. Nothing very special. But this sort of black washed coat, look at that. Check that out. That thinned black paint getting into the cracks makes it just look so good. We're gonna let that dry up a bit, and then we're gonna move on to this little pillory bit. And yeah, we're gonna keep on keeping on. Hey chat, how you doing? Whew. All right, gotta keep up with the Discord messages. Yeah, that's right. Madeline texted me a second ago. She's showing me the crumble cookie lineup. There's a churro toffee white chip, which sounds ridiculous. I want it now. Put it in my face. Hand it over. Diddly-diddly-da, Discord. Ooh, there we go. Go back to my information panels. Ugh. Oh, Jesus. How we drying? Looking good. Not dried on the... Not dry on like the corners and stuff. Okay. Let me dry up the brush here and kind of even out some clumps that I'm seeing. Those clumps are not gonna dry as easy. But they do make a little bit of a natural look. Saw the churro one, s'mores now. Wave the phone around for better service. For real. There we go. Evening out those edges. Perfect. Alright. We'll move on to the second structure there very soon. Just a little bit more drying that needs to be done. Anyways, while we are waiting, how are the good people of chat doing right now? I get a little bit distracted with my painting. Oh, how much more time of no ads do we have? About 14 minutes. So 14 minutes, I'll send forth another wave of advertisements, and then you can come back after a break. For the good people of chat that are new, like Mrs. Squiggles, Twitch like basically forces you to run ads at all points, no matter who you are, even if you're not partnered with Twitch. So what I do is I will go on a break, run some ads. You won't miss a thing. You won't miss anything. And then it will disable pre-roll ads for anybody new that comes in. And then we can proceed. Some people have this process automated. I don't, because I'm a fool. Okay. That's looking pretty dry. All right. Back down you go. Into the hole. Okay. Move water over here. Having a cup full of water was not a good idea. Okay. We don't necessarily have to use the other, like, tower here to hold it. We can just kind of set it down. I am gonna hold it, actually. I lied. I lied to you. You're welcome. Okay. Load up the brush. Dip it in the water. And get a painting. This washing process does not take long. It's mostly just waiting for it to dry.
Okay, I think I have what I need. Now to meet the rest of the 9.
Oh, did it loop? It may have looped. It totally did. There we go.
It's just beautiful.
Very good.
I like those. Feels right.
I'm seeing after everything is drying, I kind of missed a couple spots here. It happens, it happens. There we go. All right. So now that that's done, I'm gonna go in, because the wash doesn't catch everything. I'm gonna go in and kind of touch up the bits that after it dried kind of look like they didn't get painted. Which is literally just me like taking a small bit of paint and just kind of like brushing over the weird looking bits. Nothing crazy at all. Very good. Cool. All right. Let that dry. And then we will move on to some of the details. So, before I pop open the ads again, the plan here, move this out of the danger zone. The plan here, I want this, so it's obviously like black stone, right? But I'm gonna paint in some details. I want the pillars to maybe be a more lighter gray color, maybe kind of like a marble color. So I will go over and I'll paint that. The stone here can kind of remain the color that it is, but if you remember the little symbol that's here, I'm gonna be painting that just like straight up one color. I'm thinking red, silver, black, something like that. But once this is all fully dried, we can move on to that. Yes, very good. These triangular bits at the top, I'm thinking of making maybe making those like crystal. You know what I mean? Like painting them blue or something. Make them look kind of magical. That's how it be. That's how it be. And wouldn't you know it? Wouldn't you thunk it? I happen to have some blue paint right here. So we might mix that up with a little bit of like the tiniest bit of white paint to get like a light blue. Not bad, not bad. All right. It's time for Mr. Bezos to get his dues. Oh, wow, that's a crazy voice crack. Time for Mr. Bezos to get his dues. I will set it for a 3-minute ad. You will not miss a thing, I can promise you that. 3-minute ad, we'll meet back up, and then it'll be like a whole nother hour of no ads, so... Alright. See you guys in a second.
Hello, mushrooms. The earth will remember you.
And I believe we are back. Welcome, welcome. Hello again. So, after our little break, sorry, music's a little loud. My bad, my bad. So, after our little break there, this is dried now. We're gonna start working on a couple details. I think we're gonna start with these little crystal bits at the top. Well, actually, not completely dry around those parts. So maybe we'll skip that for a little bit later. Let's do the sort of whiter color stone around these pillars here. I had to get a completely new palette here because here I'm here, Bozo. Welcome. We're doing a media share slash painting stream. All right. Had to get a completely new palette because the paint actually did manage to leak through the paper plates. Okay, here we go. Well, bam. Water cup. Okay. Thankfully, we don't need nearly as thick of a pad here because we're not thinning our paints as much. So, this color, I want to go for like a light gray. I have this, but I don't think that color is what I'm going for here. I'm kind of going for a marble color. Let me see if I have any other off-whites. I have this, but it's more of a bone white, really. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. I have a just straight up white color. We are going to paint it white. And now, the secret. Boom. There were 2 paper plates the entire time. I bet you didn't even notice. Okay, move my mouse out of the way. Let's see what we can do here. Okay. So yeah, all of this can be white. I think the little rim that's around that could be either black or the same stone color as everything else. Let's give it a shot. Wow, that is white.
No reason for life than the nourishment of others.
That is white. Okay, we're gonna pick a different brush. That is what they said to me when I came out of the womb. That is white. Just a drop of gray. Kind of mix those together, see what kind of color we get. That is pretty good, actually. Alright, let's give it a shot. If I had a better camera, I'd be able to, like, get a more detailed, view for you guys. But this is what we're working with, this is what I got. And remember, we have a media share going, so you can distract me and make me screw up with funny videos, I guess. Oh yeah, I think that looks good. I think we can work with this. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. Let's commit. I have been messaged on Discord. Ah, rip. Rest in peace, to the Squiggles. This is not gonna be a flawless paint here because I am not, by any means, a painter. I know people that are currently in chat that are better painters than I am. Much better painters than I am. And yeah, painting miniatures is like a different thing than painting paintings. But it's like, it's analogous, you know what I'm saying? Any media shares come through? Gotta keep an eye on that. Gotta keep an eye on that. Do not forget. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I need more paint. I think the color that I want is getting across, though. So that's good. Mix, mix, swirl, mix. All right. Perfect. That's actually exactly the right color. Who knew white with gray would make what I need? I sure as hell didn't. All right, let's. Ooh, little thick. A little thick. Interview with Malco? The theater, I see. Good luck. Good luck. You can do this. I believe in you. Get the job of your dreams. What are you going as? Like a cleanup after the movie, or the person selling the popcorn? You know what I mean? There we go. Wunderbar, wunderbar. Cast member, put you where you're needed. Yeah. I mean, honestly, people who work in retail, that is just kind of how it is. You are just where you need to be, and that's it. Okay. So, it's a little bit more difficult, or it's a little difficult to see, but you can see the contrast in color there. This, I'm going for more of a marble, and it's a little bit finer on the details, but still not much more difficult than the black wash. You can kind of see that there. That color contrast. This is the color that I want the stone on here to be. But I want these pillars to be white, and I think it'll look really good with the blue crystal that we're gonna paint. So, yeah, that looks pretty good. We're gonna let that layer dry, and then we're gonna do the other side, since we have this color of paint already mixed up. One thing I have kind of learned after doing this for a little bit is that you don't want to make the foolish error of revisiting something, because it might be difficult to mix up the exact same color that you had before. So like, whatever color you want something to be, do it immediately. Yeah. You can color match it, but that's just like extra effort, you know what I mean? At any point, if there are like audio issues or anything, please let me know. I'm getting lost in the sauce, as they say, of painting. Lost in the painting sauce. Oh no, the paper towels are soaking up all my paint. Rats. Just like that. Yes. Very good, very good. Chat, should I become an NPC streamer? Yes. Ice cream so good.
Just sit with a kettle and the world will come to you.
Okay, Caduceus, damn. Aristotle over here. Acrylic paint comes off of plastic. You can use plastic. Wait, what do you mean? Like it dries into plastic, right? Just wash with hot water. Yeah. I'm sorry, I don't understand what you mean. I know it can, like, it dries into plastic. Okay. That's about what we're looking at. Making sure all the sides are how we want it. Cool. So, here's what we got so far. Both of these pillars are kind of this like lighter white colored stone. Exactly how I want it. This little rim, we're gonna make dark. And then paint that crystal blue. Said that because you're using a paper towel? Yeah. Oh, you're saying I can use... Oh, I don't have any, like, plastic things to hold anything onto. I don't have any pallets. I could 3D print a pallet. That would... Actually, that would work because PLA is plastic. So, yeah, maybe I'll do that. Not this stream, though. Not this stream. Alright. So, next up, we're gonna do the crystals. I want to do the stone, all of the stone color last. It's gonna be darker than it is now. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. That's basically just gonna be like a second layer of black wash, probably. Oh, I've never opened this thing. The blue color. Never opened. Ugh. Twitch, this is a fake weapon. It's not real. It's a toy. Shake it up. We're gonna do something similar with the last one, or similar to the last one that we did. We're gonna throw down some blue. And we are going to mix it with a touch of white. You have to be careful with black and white paint because they are very potent. They are very, like, how do you say this? They're very pigmented. So just a touch of either will make something significantly lighter or darker. So I'm like just a tiny bit of blue, or a tiny bit of white. Very good. All right, mix, mix, mix. That's a good blue cover. A little goes a long way, exactly. Yes, yes. Unless you're using a paper towel that eats your paint. Because you're stupid. Had to put in some more white to get the color I want. We're going for a light blue. This is honestly more navy than I want it to be. A little bit more. The blue was actually darker than I was bargaining for. So that's the stuff. All right. Okay. That's the color we're looking at. Kind of hard to see. It looks much darker than it actually is. All right. Let's get a painting. And remember, it is always okay to do an additional layer if you don't like the color or the look of something. As long as you paint it on thin, it won't look goofy. This is not the case for miniature painting. If you're painting really tiny details,
Things to live. So true.
you want lots of layers, actually. Okay. Chat, what do we think about this color? Give it like a What do we think about that? I kind of like it. It's kind of neat. Blue, indeed. Quite blue. We're going to give that another kind of layer of that blue so that the gray isn't peeking through. You want the gray or the black wash to be visible from underneath, but you don't want it to be just like there. You know what I mean? That looks really good, actually. Wow. We're probably gonna give these pillars another layer of white at some point. But I love the way that the blue looks, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw that onto the other side as well. Yeah, as these dry, we're gonna have to layer it on to make it look how we want it. Because that's how paint be. That is how paint be. No media shares in the queue?
Warm
No.
up another kettle.
Wunderbar, wunderbar. Never be afraid to make mistakes. How come you can't make your camera bigger? It's because I have a media share up. But you know what? Put it below the media share. There we go. Let me increase the resolution of the camera really quick. Put it there. Properties. Resolution up. Oh no, what have I done? There you go. It's gonna be a little bit smaller, but if the media share comes up, then it will still, it'll still do its thing. It'll pop up above the camera. These are looking really nice. I love the blue. It's a very, very striking blue color. Layer it up, make it look super nice. Okay, I love that. Love it. We are going to let that sit for a second. We're gonna put another layer of that white paint onto these bottom bits. All right. Let's do that. Just a touch of white. And an even tinier touch of gray. Trying our best not to get paint on our setup, of course. Bob Ross, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm look, I'm the Gen Z Bob Ross. Put some respect. Oh. I may have accidentally gotten a little touch of blue into my white paint here. Whoopsies. We're not painting happy little trees, we're painting angry little islands. Gonna make this whiter in some key areas. Gotta have that contrast, you know what I'm saying? Wish my camera resolution was better, or like at least the color was more correct. Hold on. Configure video. Give me the auto brightness. Doesn't let me automatically. That's better. I guess that's okay. I guess that looks fine. For now. Back to what we were doing. Let's see. I'm kind of liking the way these look. They look kind of magical or whatever. They look magical and junk. Okay. Very good. Very good. Very good. Do you think if Bob Ross was alive today, he'd be doing his painting stuff, but with like lo-fi in the background? He'd totally be a painting live streamer. I like the way this is looking. Yeah, exactly. Of course. You agree. Very good. Alright. We're gonna swap brushes here, because I am cross-contaminating my colors just a little. I could be Bob Ross if I seriously tried. I believe it. You could. You could. That's what we're working with so far. So, I'm gonna get an extra layer of dark on all of this before I move on to any finer details. I want to get the contrast between this and this, like, good. I want to get it perfect. We're gonna paint all of this, and then I think we're going to we'll end the stream. All right, let's bring back our brush that we used for the black. This time we are not going to be, what's it called? Thinning the paints. We are going to be just putting it down. Just putting it down. We're gonna be thinning it a little bit. Just a bit. And what do I always say? We load up the brush, dip it into water. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Let's see what we can do here. Once it dries, it's gonna look a lot lighter. So don't get scared by it being too dark whenever you're putting it down. Chat, this is coming together. You know, I'm trash at painting, but this is actually this is working out. Phew, I need to work out. I need to go to the gym, bro.
A perfect cup of tea.
What is this Adventure Time song? Mighty Vibes Volume 4. Don't want it to be too loud. Okay.
The purple jewel cake of Marquette.
Show you guys my my dry brushing technique later. Well, it's not my dry brushing technique. It is just a dry brushing technique. Hello, Wesley. You guys should put me up on the big TV. I'll show everybody how to paint. You know what I mean? Ooh. Try not to sweat the details on here for now. Just because we can go back later, but I do want to lay some groundwork. See that's a much better contrast, you know what I'm saying? You could, do it. It'd be epic. You should watch the stream on 4 devices. That way I get 4 times the ad revenue. Just... okay. Bam! Hey, you guys should subscribe. You should give me money. Hey, everybody watching, give me money. This is looking
Today is
nice.
perfect.
Okay. Gonna have to let that sit and dry for a little bit there. But this is our current status. Again, hard to see. Hard to see. One second. Move the cup out of the way. Does this thing not autofocus? Jesus. What if Word banned paint? Well, you mean like removed it from their suite? That'd be pretty wild. A lot of people use paint, even though it's just for funny. Okay. Let's take this black. We are going to do a little bit of detail work. Can't really see it, but the little edge here that goes around the crystal, I got a little bit of blue on it, so we're gonna paint over that. You can always paint over mistakes. I need a finer brush for this, actually. Going thinner, going thinner. All right. Oh, cool, I'm in a tornado watch? Epic. We love to see it. Jeez, I might be in a tornado watch soon then, considering I am not far from you. Ooh, my hands are a little shaky. I need to brace against something. You know what I need? I need those like little tiny glasses that people have. So I can see the details better.
I would like to relax.
Let me change the title of the stream to be more accurate. Alright, there we go. Okay. Even though we're technically not painting miniatures, we are painting terrain, but one and the same, honestly. Same principles apply. So use thick layer of black there. Not my intention. Malco, two of your good friends work there, so you get a cut up half the time. Nice. Love that. Happy Mardi Gras, by the way. Okay, I gotta lock in. Chat, I'm locking in. Okay. We do the other side now, and we'll see what it looks like afterward.
Spent with my best bud.
As I'm painting here, I'm kind of seeing the flaws in the 3D print, which isn't something that you can really paint over. It's only something that you can just like try and get your 3D printer to not do. Easier said than done sometimes with these overhangs. Ah, crap. I got a little bit of black paint on something. That's okay. Tiny details, tiny details. Doodly doodly doo. Gotta get the paint on the doobly doobly. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Let's check under. Underneath could use some touching up. As I'm actually like touching the sides, like to grab onto things, I'm kind of wearing out the paint a little bit. It's a little funny. If you need brushes for dry painting, have some coarse horsehair-like brushes. I mean, I'm only mostly painting these because it's like the final session of the campaign that we're doing. So I'm making it extra special. You know how it is. Okay. Boom. Dang it. Okay. It's looking pretty swag, pretty nice, all right? Stick that in the water. So, the contrast between the parts is much clearer now. You can really see it. I think we're gonna do a touch of dry brushing.
This is the sweet life. All we're missing is mayonnaise.
We're gonna do some touches of dry brushing, and then we're going to paint that symbol in the center. And then, I think for the most part, we are done. If I had, ooh, does this have mica powder in it? Is that what makes it metallic? I think I'm also going to dry brush some silver metallic paint onto the crystals and see if I can't get them to have sort of a sheen look to them. We're gonna do that first. We'll do that first. Ah, shake. Dang. Silver is quite strong. Okay. So, for dry brushing, you want to get a brush that is dry. If you're painting something large, use a larger brush because you can easier get the natural strokes in there. But what you're gonna do is you're going to take your paint and you're gonna bring it out to the edge. Bring it out to the edge of the palette there, to where it's just barely saturating your brush. Right? So you can kind of see how I did that there. I drug out the wet part of that over to here. So now I've got basically glitter on the tip of my brush. And then you are just very lightly going to swipe that across whatever you're brushing. That, oh man. This was the best idea I've ever had. Could also use the shiny Mod Podge for the crystals. That's true. That is true. Ooh, man, that's good. Ah, you totally cannot see the details on your end. But that looks wonderful. Dry brushing is one of my like all-time favorite painting techniques. It lets you cheat in detail that you didn't have there before. So good. That is exactly what I was going for. Okay, so I'll try to see if you can kind of see it. No, you can't. But there's like a silver sheen that you can only see as it kind of moves. It's so good. So good. I might do that on the white bits to kind of make them pop a little bit more. But we are going to move on to the rest of the dry brushing. If I can find where I put my brush. Oh,
Rob would love this story.
it's right here. So, this is my big dry brush. It is nice and flat. It's nice and big. I'm gonna be using the exact same technique from before. Jesus. Dry brushing is very cool because it requires very little paint. You just kind of like drag it out, dab it onto your brush, and there you go. Same thing as before. You can kind of see what we're working with here. You're just gonna lightly swipe it across whatever you want to brush. And the effect is subtle, right? But it takes something that is just some singular color of black or gray. Ooh, wow. Wait, hold on. Okay. That looks cool. All right, I'll show you guys this in a second, but as I'm dry brushing here, all of the tiny details are gonna pop up, right? Because I've got this off-white kind of bone color. All of the tiny details are gonna pop up. And you'll get to see much, much more. Actually, I don't think I'm gonna paint the symbol in the center. I think I'm just gonna dry brush it. All right, check this out. So from before, we just had the singular color, but now you can see that all of this is much more pronounced. All of the raised bits. It looks like genuine stone, right? Much better, much better. I'm gonna do something similar. I'm gonna do a dark dry brush on the white stone to get the same kind of details to pop out, just for the opposite color. I'm gonna have a fun time cleaning all these brushes after this. Dry brushing is sick. All right. Lightly swipe. bit more action there. Sometimes you can make it a little too dry and it's not quite what you want. I'm kind of trying to simulate rainfall here by swiping down. So all of the natural ledges that the rain would catch will gather the paint a little bit more. That looks wonderful. Yeah. Kind of hard to see. Again, I should invest in a better webcam, but you'll notice the subtle difference in contrast there. Wow. Yeah, no, I need to get a better webcam if I'm going to be live streaming painting. Oh. Anybody do a media share? No? That's fine. That's fine. Wes started working out with you. What? Nice. Yeah, I need to hit the gym myself. You know, I might seem like an absolute Adonis of physical strength. But I do need to hit the gym myself a bit. Very nice. Okay, this is sick.
Oh, that head of cabbage looks delicious.
That head of cabbage looks delicious. Make sure our paint isn't leaking through the plate here. Okay, what else can we do to make the details kind of pop? Not much. Maybe a little bit more more silver on that. On the crystals. Working out with Wes because you miss your muscles. Yeah, man. It be like that. The silver has, like, the silver paint has soaked into the plate so much that I'm basically picking up glitter, just glitter with my brush. That's fine, I guess. A wonderful, magical-looking stone. That's good. All right. And that is about it. Not much else to say about that. So, fun little thing, since Megan's not here and I can show. That is only part 1 of the full piece of terrain, because it is meant to interlock with this one. If I can find the right holes here. direction. Am I dumb? Am I stupid? Maybe a little. There we go. It's meant to interlock with this. And it's meant to be like a chunk of floating island. These are supposed to be like, they're gonna be painted blue like water. I'm thinking the same blue as the crystals. But yeah, wait. It's gonna be awesome. And this is just like Earth. It's just like a crater, right? But yes, it took me 2 hours to fully paint this one piece. And I've got about six more of just like that. Yes, it's very cool. I love making cool D&D stuff for my players. But that is where I'm leaving it today. Yeah, just a casual little stream to make sure everything is kind of set up how I want it for future projects. So we are going to leave it off there. So thank you for stopping by, and I wish you all the waffles in the world. Toodaloo.